coin here, BTC, exclamation point here, BTC1. That's CME futures. I'm on the daily time frame right now. So we've had some pretty aggressive selling today, and I just wanted to point out, okay, so people are talking about the futures gap. Well, here it is. We filled it. But then again, I also wanted to point out that just because we fill the gaps doesn't necessarily mean that we do this immediate reversal, as we're seeing right now. Yeah, we caught some support, but there's not just this, see you later, it took off to the moon. And I just want to also point out here, just as an example, there was a gap right here, and what happened? We filled it, and we continued downward. Okay, so green bars here, there's just like there's gaps down here, there's gaps up here too. So that technically, yeah, we're probably more than likely going to go up there again to fill those gaps. So just because there's some at the bottom doesn't mean there's ones at the top. There's more up here. But before we get into that, we're going to deal with the current price action here. So, okay, we have our volume profile right here. This is where we're bouncing around in here. Okay, so point of control, we're 19.2. So this is what I'm looking at right now. If we go ahead and use a fib tool, I'm going to go from this right here, the swing to swing, pivot, pivot. Okay, so what happened? Where are we? Okay, we went through this 65%, went through it, just right through it, didn't hold at all. And where are we going? Okay, so this is the gap that we're filling, and this is the 50% retracement. So I think that we're just going to go ahead and tag that. Can we get a bounce, retest this area, then hit it? Sure. Or we can just go from here. But just kind of looking at how the market's moving right now, I could see us either, like I said, just coming down here and start to bounce, or even take a little bit of a bounce here, reject at this volume node right here, come back down and hit the 50, and then take another hit up here to retest this pivot because it's a place of action, and then come back down for the 38.2% retracement, which is at 18.2. So again, my target from the last time I posted was 20,500. We exceeded that. We went to 19.7 so far on the futures, but when we're in a downtrend, you typically err on targets because it just keeps going farther than you're anticipating. Just like when you're in an uptrend, you have a target and it keeps going. That's because you're in an uptrend. So right now the targets are a little bit harder to hit because we're in a downtrend, and targets, they kind of not random, but they're a little harder to catch. But we do have these algo targets, and I think the 38.2%, 18.2 is on its way, and it's the basically the fair value range right at that. And the reason why I have this guy here, this box, we had this gap, we also have this one, and that one lines up right up at the 23.6% retracement, which is at 69. So a lot of stuff going on here. Are you supposed to get short here? That's up to you. You're supposed to get long here? That's up to you. But I'm just really seeing how things play out, because things aren't so positive across markets, but the price action is going to move just the way it wants to, absent sometimes of all that news. Sometimes the news aggravates things, but I think that these moves were just set to happen. We did have a nice wave up here, nice motive wave, and we're correcting it. We can keep it that simple. And if we look at the fair value here, are we going to touch the bottom of it? 18.5? Seems that way. The 38.2% retracement right around there. And if we actually hold at the support level here at 236, it's another algo target, and it'll close the other gap and then reverse. So I can see something like this happening. Ping pong around, hit this one, bounce pretty good, and then coming back for that one. And depending on how the market is moving, we're going to take another move up. Okay? And that could be the one that can break these other highs. So am I saying it's over? Not by any means. It's just play level to level, just like we have been.